Well, let's check in with Fox Weather Correspondent Robert Ray, who's joining us now from King County. Robert, you're en route to the Levee breach and failure. We've been hearing some mixed messaging. What do you see right now on your drive?
Well, I can tell you, we just got out of the car. Look at this. This is the Green River here. And actually, we're going to have our camera move up there so you can get a good look at this. As far as information goes, I'm trying to figure that out myself right now. It's a very fluid scenario. And if you'll walk with me, you'll see exactly what's happening here. They've shut down this road. This is South 180th Street and West Valley Highway. We're in Aurelia, which is to the southeast of downtown Seattle, and you saw the Green River there, and you look across here at this bridge. Media is beginning to descend on this area. They've got this blocked off. They're not allowing any vehicles, as you can see, to the south. I believe this is southbound here. So we're trying to figure out exactly what the situation is. And actually, let me just, what is the scenario right now? I'm live on Fox Weather, sir. We're trying to figure out. Robert Ray, good to see you. And I don't want to impede what you're doing, but we're just trying to get the proper information out. What is happening here?
Well, I've got a super important role. Traffic control, and that's all I got for you.
Yeah, but that's all you know at this point.
Right now, we're just in charge of traffic control while the city's making their plans. And
okay.
Stuff. But you can call our public information officer.
Sure.
For the comment or details.
Yeah, will do. Thank you. Appreciate it. Look, it's fluid. This is the way it goes. I mean, we were trying to get from downtown Seattle, which, by the way, we started in Burlington, well to the north, went to Seattle, and then this occurred, this emergency occurred. So we're trying to get the proper information right now on the ground as well. And actually, we'll just walk up here again so you can get a view of the river. I mean, it's definitely flowing very, very hard. Not seeing water on the roadways at this point. So look, that's a really good thing. And, as much as we can, we're going to try to disseminate precisely what is happening. But you look down here and you just see the flow of this and you see how fast it is moving across and down. So we'll continue to try to figure out what's happening. You can see media is across the street. It's local media and others. But I probably need a hot minute just to take a look and get on the phone and figure this out. But we got here as quickly as we could. By the way, winds really kicking up here. We could see wind gusts in the region here in the Pacific Northwest up to 65 miles an hour. We were just in Seattle on a high ground looking down at the Space Needle, and we experienced 35 mile an hour wind gusts. So fluid scenario, as always. Look, flash flooding, really tough to try and figure out exactly what has occurred at the moment. But one thing we do know is when you get those emergency alerts on your phone, you better listen to them and get to high ground or get out of the region, as officials have suggested here. Police, again, moving cones in here and creating roadblocks so that folks are not in danger. Back to you.
Well, Robert, you started out the day, as you mentioned, in Burlington, Washington. That's about 90 or so miles north of where you're at now. What can you tell us about the difference in environment and some of the damage that you've seen? I mean, the Skagit River reached record and historic crests, and that's another place that we'll have to watch out for over the next couple of days.
Well, yeah, I mean, indeed, up in Burlington, Mount Vernon, and on the border, the Canadian border, I mean, you're looking at inundation of communities and water, historic water that rushed over railroads and into valleys and areas and took over homes and businesses. And that's what, we saw yesterday traversing the region and even, to the west or to the east, rather, of where we're at yesterday in some of the river systems that blew up last week. So it's different here. I mean, this is, a suburb essentially of Seattle. So it's heavily populated in this area. I have not seen structural damage or anything like that, like what we experienced to the north of us. But that doesn't mean that it can't happen. I mean, that was the huge worry that we've been talking about and that officials have been warning everybody is that, the rivers are already swollen. The land is saturated. You get a little bit more rain coming in. And what happens? Well, it's got nowhere to go, so it comes right back up. So we shall see. One thing I am looking at right now, and one thing is smart. Anyone who's watching this, maybe you're an aspiring meteorologist or journalist. Whenever you see the still photographers with the wire service walking somewhere, probably a good place to head that way. They kind of have the feel for what's happening, especially when you descend on a breaking news scenario immediately. But you see, look at this. This roadway is completely shut off. West Valley Highway is the name of it. And indeed, looks like they're walking down here. I'm wondering if that is where the levee is and where that levee breach was. We'll continue to walk. It may take us a bit, but yeah, I'm going to follow that photog. That's years of experience right there, for sure.
Yeah, Robert, you're the best in the business, which is why we send you out to some of the biggest stories. So thanks so much for being our immediate eyes and ears on the ground. We'll be checking back in with you.
Yeah, no problem.